Today is a new day, another day to remember that you are an infinite being having a human experience. So today is March 3rd, about 5 p.m. in LA, and today was a rainy day. So I didn't do what I planned. Tomorrow I'll go back home. So trying to just absorb as much of this LA air and space and energy as much as possible before going back home and getting back into the regular swing of things. So as always, I will be talking about what I was talking about because it's going to be something that's between me and you, and it's getting deep. I'm going to be answering a couple questions. Hold on. Passion is everything when it comes to stepping into self. It's your girl Poe, P-O-E, your favorite tree. Ooh. If you want to follow me, you can check me out at Poeism. Peace. And yes, I have my skates on. I was skating literally right before this. So I did the and right now I'm doing the amusing edition. And so I do this because it's supposed to be between me and you. This is me and you, and we're getting to know each other. You're getting to know you, I'm getting to know me, I know we're getting to know each other. These questions that I asked you, if you're compelled to, you can answer them below in the comment section so that it could be a conversation and a dialogue. So yeah, so I picked out 4 random questions because I really just answered 1 or 2 or 3 or wherever I feel the best that I want to answer at that very moment. And this is what I'm feeling. What do you think is your purpose? I think my purpose is to first heal, intentionally heal, and then be intentional on how I navigate through the world so that I could encourage others to do the same. You know, because as time goes on, I continuously become equipped and add tools to my belt with understanding through experience. And just expressing my experiences and my story has already helped a lot of people, but I know that can help more people. And so my ultimate goal and ultimate focus is that you should have a life that you don't need a break from, because that's how happy you should be, and everybody should be doing that, pursuing their art, pursuing their freedom, pursuing their happiness. And they should see examples of that, i.e. myself, and they should see the positives in that, even if it doesn't look normal or it's unconventional. What do you remember most about your early years? I remember really kind of like this I was talking about, like the idea of like freedom. I remember just always wanting to do as young as I could remember, even to the point where like it bothered people so much. Like, I'm just always up and doing and going and doing something positive, negative, bad, whatever. Like I'm just doing and doing and doing. And so that's what I remember the most. People just always expressing their distaste for my behavior. I got a lot of that, a lot of distaste for my behavior and not a lot of encouragement for other things, at least, or encouragement and love for things that was great about me. I could remember more of people complaining and pointing and shaming and having such distaste in what I was doing, when it should have been a little bit more constructive and a little bit more positive in order to help me in my formative years. What's the biggest mystery about me? Or what's the biggest mystery about you? I'm gonna answer it below. I think the biggest mystery is sometimes like what is going on with me. Sometimes it's a mystery because I have control over how much I am sharing, right? Like, it's in my hand. So if I want to have something 15 seconds long, I could do that. If something is just a word long, I could do that. I have control over what I'm expressing of myself, at least at this moment. And that can sometimes for myself, that I could sometimes be a little bit biased, clearly because I'm doing it, but I could be biased in what I'm sharing or what I'm doing because I have control over it. And so sometimes pieces of me that honestly I wouldn't even say mystery, I would honestly choose for it to be private, and so it's a mystery to others, but it's a choice for me and a boundary to keep those things private. So But sometimes a mystery is like my personal life and things super personal about me, because I like to keep those private. Some people are willing to show like every single aspect of their life, but like I think everybody deserves some form of privacy, you know, for sanity's sake. So those were some things. What's your life motto thus far? When I was like 14, 15, I explained it in like a couple other videos I have, you know, my tattoos and why I got them and when I got them. But like I got this tattoo on my left shin. And it's in Arabic and it says, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. And I got that when I was like 15 or something, or 16, I don't know. But like I still, for like a decade to go by about, like I still feel that way. Like pain is inevitable and suffering is optional on the grandest scale of life, like on the most vaguest, broadest idea of life. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Of course, that's situational, and like it's a whole bunch of things that can make that argumentative. Like, you know, that could be argued, but for like general sake, that's true. All different types of pain and failure and bad things are gonna happen all the time. Meaning just in general on earth, doesn't mean it's gonna happen every second of your life, but it's gonna happen all the time. And I noticed that, like, instead of being so upset or bothered by bad things happening, I should be focusing more on how I handle these bad things, how I respond to these bad things, because ultimately that is what's affecting me, not the things that I cannot control. And that's still my motto. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't be afraid to answer the questions yourself down below so that we can have a dialogue, because you know this is between me and you. And I'll see you guys. So thanks for watching. Peace.